And although, oddly enough, my parents also simultaneously sent me to a Jewish nursery school, preschool. So it was Jesus our Lord.
Well, the Jews have a reputation for being religious too,
Yeah, no, I might have been the only non-Jewish kid at the school. I didn't even realize that was the thing. But I was just singing Hava Nagila one day and Jesus our Lord the next, Mm-hmm. So that is my upbringing.
So when Dawkins announced he was a cultural Christian, the question that came to my mind right away was, okay, there's a bunch of things going on there. The first is Dawkins' proclamation or admission that if you compared different societies and their axiomatic suppositions, he would prefer the ones predicated on Christian axiomatic assumptions.
I do think those are good ones.
Okay, so that's why I asked you the question about why you would consider yourself not a religious person, because it seems to me that the essence of it isn't the statement that you abide by a particular Protestant creed, let's say. It seems to me much more akin to the notion that you believe that this set of axiomatic presuppositions is like the pronatalist presumption. It's correct. Like, it's not correct.
It's going to lead to a better society, a society I think that we would prefer to be. If you say, what will result in the greatest happiness for humanity, considering not just the present, but all future humans?
Happiness or meaning?
Well,
which would you pick?
Personally, I'd pick meaning, because for me, meaning leads to happiness. But I think that's...
Right, but the reverse isn't necessarily the case.
Yeah, let's just say, if you... I could say contentment or something. But I think if a set of principles is likely to lead to a society thinking of themselves as happy or content, or
well, okay,
then you want to then principles that lead to the most amount of happiness over time.
Yeah,
not just the present.
Yeah. That iteration element's important.
Yeah. Because you have to consider the happiness of future humans as well.
I think that's where the ethos actually develops, is that it's a consequence of iterated games. Right now, but the contentment issue I have a harder time with. So, reward divides into two categories. There's satiation reward and there's dopamine incentive reward, and they're not the same.
Sure.
And it looks to me, given what you've already told me about the way that you resolved your existential crisis, is that you consistently pick that's adventure reward fundamentally over contentment. Now, you like your kids and you're content with them, I presume, when you're playing, but the way that you found meaning in your life is not through contentment, it's through adventure. That seems to me to be the case.
Well, it's not adventure for the sake purely of adventure. I do like adventure.
Right.
But, for example,